4:55. I eat these bad boys, then I go swim. Then I have my real breakfast. It's glamorous, isn't it? In the kitchen. Yeah, it's early. We're a little bit late. See, my head coach. Well, actually, it's my head swim coach is not here. If he were here, this would have cost me some sprints. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. But he's not here, and he won't watch this probably until much, much later, and you won't be able to take it out on me. Right. But yeah, as long as I'm on deck by 5:15, we'll be okay. Sometimes training takes you really far away from home, and I am really far from home. I'm like 9 hours apart, time zone wise, and so it is not much time to usually call your family. And so usually in the morning when it's 5 a.m. here on my way to the swimming, it's my mom time. It's time to call my mama. You know, make sure she's okay, everything is good. So that's what we're doing. Let's see if she picks up. Usually this is like my time, so she'll pick up. But...
الو
الو
اهلا حبيبي طيب اكلمك
لا عادي مش مشكلة. The pool we're going to today is not my regular pool. Oh, see, I even missed it. It's the pool that I actually started to swim in all the way in the beginning when I started to swim with Hamilton Aquatics with Coach Ash, and I mean, it's not an amazing pool like the ones we're used to swimming in, but that's the pool that made me sort of. So we're just on time. It's something that I'm so unused to that I don't know what to say to you. I thought something was wrong. It's crazy that so many people are up so early, huh? So this is the crew. This is the team, guys. This is V, Lazar, Ivan. That's the Serbian squad right there. You don't mess with these guys. And then I'm outnumbered 4-1 Serbian to Middle Eastern in the Middle East. It was one of these like long and steady swims, not much rest, just sort of going and going and going and going. Yeah, you have to have these days, you know. That's the thing. It's a lot of people don't think these days, you know. They just keep on going either too hard or you have to have these days. So it's one of these days. I wish you guys came on a really hard day because it makes me look so much tougher. Yeah. Well, usually we go a lot longer and harder. So usually we're done by 8:30, and actually 8 o'clock. So another hour. And then what we do is on days like today, I would go straight to my coach's house, Chris, my swim coach. He's awesome. Right. So I grab breakfast there, and then I jump straight into the hyperbaric chamber for 90 minutes. But seeing that today is the end of the week, it was a really hard week. Right? I have you guys with me, and sometimes I treat myself, right? I go to my favorite place. 8 a.m. Well, we're gonna head over to Coach's house because I need to get into the hyperbaric chamber. I have to eat first. Hi Omar, how are you?
Good morning.
Great, good morning to you. Can you please make 2 omelets for me?
Okay, yeah.
Great, thank you. We'll be there in 10 minutes. A lot of people may be looking at this and going like, oh my God, like this is so cushy. On some days, there's no time to go to a restaurant. You know? I think Wednesday was a 7.5 hour workout day. you are crushed, right? And there's no time. There's not much time to cook. There's not much time to do a lot of things. Right there. It's the most important thing, dude. This is it. It's okay. It's a cute cat. This is as important as it gets. This is my pillow. So when we go to the hyper, so what I do is actually I go upstairs. You guys can come with me. So we sign in here. Hold on, it's 7:30, so I'm gonna get there. Probably, I'm gonna be inside by 8. That's it. Sleep in here. We do this because, okay, so I don't know if you guys saw it, but I'm sure you'll see it at some point. I sleep at night in a hypobaric tent, which is a tent around my bed to basically mimic altitude. I think you should always have a cat when talking about these things. And then, and this is a hyperbaric chamber. And the hyperbaric chamber piece is basically what it does is increases the oxygen in your blood plasma, allowing you to recover more quickly. Come over here. My pre-chamber routine is usually playing with this cat for a few minutes. It's actually checking my email. This one is so mellow. Look at how mellow that cat is. Daily food routine. So you guys saw this morning, we had a couple of the little rice crackers with peanut butter, banana, and honey, and that's before the swim. Then after the swim, usually now is eggs. Depends. If I'm here, then Omar makes me an omelet, tomatoes, onions, mushrooms, a little bit of cheese. And then when I'm at home, I do another two rice crackers. Okay. Break them up, and I throw in avocado, smoked salmon, 3 poached eggs, and that's my breakfast. The one before, that's not really breakfast. The one before swimming, and the one after swimming, and then my lunch is usually always the same. It's sushi. Dinner. I switch it up a bit, but it's usually lean protein, maybe some quinoa. It's easy. It's actually really easy. I mean, like everybody knows what you want, what you should eat and you shouldn't eat. You know, cut out the sugars, cut out the anything that you know. You know what I mean? You look at it, you're like, oh, this looks too good. It looks too good. All right, skip it. All right. So if you keep it simple, like in this meal, for example, like the only thing that's a little bit is the cheese, but it's okay. I do have fat. I have healthy fats. You know. Nuts, things like that, avocado, great fat. So I get my fats. If you try to get good fats, I try to stay away from processed food. The goal is not to always be perfect 100%. You try to overall that you're doing the right thing overall. That's it. One thing is, if you ever hang out with triathletes, I love salt. You crave it when you're sweating a lot. Now breakfast is done. We're done with that. Time to go to the hyperbaric chamber. And honestly, it's one of my favorite times of the day. Why? Why, you may ask? Because waking up at 4, today was what, 4:20? Ugh, that was rough. A lot of times you don't get a chance to sleep a lot. So as an athlete, sleeping is so important. You have to be able to recover, and sleep is the most important recovery. And the 90-minute nap in here, honestly, is worth a lot more than a nap in a bed. Simply because the oxygen levels are higher, and I wake up from this thing feeling amazing. Put my pillow in there. So right now it's pressurizing. You can see it's getting rock solid, and my ears are popping. So I have to pressurize them. Yeah. And then as soon as I pressurize, you're good. So just finished the hyperbaric chamber. I mean, I napped, but I only napped like 30 minutes of the 90 minutes. Normally I'm out. But, you know, it's a good sign actually of, I've had a really hard few days in a row. Sometimes when you push really hard, you have trouble sleeping. So you gotta be careful. That means you're right on that line. So maybe not napping the full 90 minutes may mean that. But it's a good thing. Coach knows me by heart, so he's given me 2 days of easier training, so I can absorb the load. And it's not gonna be a problem. But yeah, so now we're gonna leave. We're gonna leave coach's house, and then we're gonna head out to back to the apartment. We need to pack. We need to do a little bit of business. We're gonna make some phone calls in the car and get down to Abu Dhabi.